This is a problem for Physics 6C, and we're going to be doing number 44 from homework assignment 2. In this problem, we're given this diagram, and we're told that Q2 is in static equilibrium, and we're asked to figure out what Q1 is. From this, we're going to take this step by step, and the first thing we should do is write down our list of unknowns and knowns. And so, since we're trying to figure out what Q1 is, we'll do Q1 equals question mark. I've made this Q3, so Q3 is equal to 5.0, nanocoulombs, and we don't know what Q2 is, so I can write that. We should also include what the distances are, so R1 to R3 is equal to 10 centimeters, and R1 to R2 is equal to 20 centimeters, and R3 to R2 is equal to 10 centimeters. Since we're told that at Q2 it's in static equilibrium, we know that the E net at Q2 will equal to 0. And so from there, we know that E net at 2 is equal to the E field at Q1 plus Q3. And as I said, since we know that it's an equilibrium, we know that this value over here equals 0. And since Q3 is positive, we know that the E field at Q1 must be negative, so that these two values will equal 0. And so now basically we just need to solve it algebraically. So E net is equal to EQ1, which is equal to K plus Q times absolute value of Q1 over R12 squared, distance between 1 to 2, plus K times Q3 over R23 squared. So basically these are the influence of this onto this versus Q1 onto Q2. So Q3 to Q2 and Q1 to Q2. And now we fill it in algebraically again. So we can say 0 is equal to K. I'm going to separate K out and then write Q1 absolute value over R12 squared. As I said, since we know that this is negative, we can include that here, plus K over Q times Q3 absolute value over R23 squared. Since 0 divided by K is 0, we can just get rid of that. And then we can move this onto this side, and we'll get Q1 over R12 squared, I naught, K Q3 over R23 squared, and then you'll get Q1 is equal to, take take that out because we already got rid of that. Q3 divided by R23 squared times by this value over here, R12 squared. And then now we just fill in the numbers. So that'll be 5.0. And since it's nanocoulombs, we times that by 10 to the negative 9. Times R12 squared. R12 is 0.2 meters. Squared divided by R23, it's the same thing as this, 0.1 meter squared. And when you do all that, you will get 20 nanocoulombs. And since we know that it has to be negative, as mentioned here, Q1 will equal to negative 20 nanocoulombs. Thank you.